back here.
Make a quick statement.
Yes.
I worked on the Sierra 3 years before I went to college in the early 60s. I can tell you from experience, there is no more hazardous, dangerous, debilitating job than fighting a fire. And we all owe all these guys.
Oh, you had a question? Sure.
What is the lack of a sustainable, environmentally friendly logging program due to the increased fire load and the intensity with which these fires burn? I've spent a lot of time with my grandkids up in the area that's gone now by Alaska Flats. There's one area that has been logged, and the rest is just dead down. You can't walk through it.
Some of you have not heard me talk, huh? First of all, we manage your lands. And I truly mean that. These are your public lands. Now, there are laws passed by Congress and some court orders passed by the judicial system. And I'm a big believer in the three branches of government and the separation of those three branches of government. When it comes to us as an agency planning projects on your public lands, and there are 4 projects right now burning. 2 of them are vegetation treatment projects, which I am concerned about. One of them is Clear Creek and one of them is Alaska Flat. And I've been up in that area 3 times. It is heartwarming and it hits at your heart and your head when you see a project that you were trying to get out to improve the conditions for both people to use the land as well as the wildlife species, because we are on this land with other living things, as well as from the standpoint of ensuring people can continue to use those lands, as well as the watershed, which many people forget. This is a watershed. All that being said, yeah, we have to go through the environmental process, and I actually believe in that environmental process. Did it take time to get those projects completed? Yeah, it did. Did aspects come to deter aspects of implementing some of those projects quicker? Yeah, it did. But I'll also say things happen and you just have to deal with it. We've got a fire right now that's a concern because it's threatening communities, people, structures. We have a fire right now that's burning an area that is important habitat for the spotted owl and the goshawk. We got a fire burning right now in an area that has huge archaeological resources. With that all being said, we're trying to manage after the fire is put out to try and restore that area, because that is our job. The environmental laws were there put by Congress, and our job is to implement them, not to say we like them, not to say we wish they go away. Our job is to implement what Congress gives us, who are your representatives. So we try our best, knowing it is a complicated issue. There is no easy answer. There's no quick solution. But working together, we hope we can get to that next step. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. Okay, we're just going to take a couple of these questions on the cards, and we're going to have to start to wrap it up here. Is there any danger of losing electrical power to the areas concerned?
Yeah, well, I'm not aware of any at this time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it sounds good. And from a firefighter standpoint, threats to electrical out there, we're not aware of any.
Okay, stronger winds are predicted for tomorrow, correct? And from which direction? Specifically Thompson Canyon area and below.
The winds are going to blow from the west more tomorrow. Thompson Canyon, it should blow somewhat away from Thompson Canyon and uphill from there. So shouldn't be a big problem. The westerlies shouldn't be a big problem for Thompson Flat.
Okay, and why isn't air quality announced on the news for the KRV when we have a major fire? The health of our citizens is at risk, especially the young and the elderly.
I'm not aware of the media's access to that information here locally, but I do know the Bakersfield television stations are announcing that daily with their weather. We can try to make contact with the news media here and try to get them to include that in their broadcast. But again, all we can do is request that.
And we have been talking regularly with the local radio folks. And Scott, when do you guys broadcast one of your regular updates? You said you have times for those.
7, 8, 9, 12, and 5, Monday through Friday. We also have things running throughout the evening, and we can go live when and if necessary. 7, 8, 9, 12, and 5, Monday through Friday. I've mentioned the updates at every newscast, and as necessary from there as well.
Okay. News fire updates at 7.
All three. Well, unless we need to, but you're right, there's the only, but yes, Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, 7, 8, 9, 12, and 5.
Exactly.
Okay. We have been talking. Yes, and we will continue to. Thank you.
There was discussion about air. We are working every day with the Air Resource, San Joaquin Air Resources Air Board. This forest also has more monitors out on the forest to monitor air quality from smoke, as well as cameras located across the whole forest. So you can actually watch this fire off the Breckenridge camera and, which is the other one? There's another one, I can't remember. Either one is off the Forest Service website. So the Air Resources Board, they're going to be monitoring after the fire to see what the actual air quality was.
I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. We've wrapped up and we're at our meeting's end. If you do have additional questions you want to ask that maybe didn't get answered, or you just have a personal concern about something, feel free to come up to the front and we'll try to help you out. And we do plan to have another meeting. I think we'll be here for a while, so it's likely we might have another meeting after the weekend and give you another update. Thank you very much.